What's going on, everyone? So there have been reports for a while now that the Lakers are trying to free up cap space, trying to free up roster spots in order to target Gary Trent Jr. That Gary Trent Jr. and Spencer Dinwiddie were the two guys that the Lakers were heavily interested in bringing in. They basically wanted to free up not only the roster spots, because they have full roster, but also clear enough salary to use the full taxpayer mid-level in order to land a Gary Trent Jr., right? And the idea was like, yeah, even though you're unloading, some guys got to kind of go through these hoops to get that. Yes, it would hard cap you, but Gary Trent Jr. would be the value just greatly outrisks the reward, right? Like, and Gary Trent Jr. being a guy who go get you 15, 18 on any given night, go and defend the best player on the other team, be a legit 3-and-D style guy. He's not some superstar or some all-star or anything like that, but he's a very good rotation piece that would have made the Lakers a significantly better team, right? Like, we don't have very many two-way guards on this roster, where guy that can go get you a bucket but also defend on the other side of the basketball. And it's like Gary Trent Jr. made all the sense in the world for the Lakers, even at the $5.6 million or whatever. Well, turns out Gary Trent Jr. is not going to Lakers. Instead, he is going to the Milwaukee Bucks for the vet minimum. So he didn't even take the taxpayer mid-level. He took the vet minimum. And this is not a good look for the Lakers. Now, look, the level in which that they need to improve hasn't changed. Right? Like, it's always been essentially boiled down to draft or to trades, right? That you're going to have to pull off some type of trade in order to really upgrade and make this roster significantly better. But the idea was that, yes, say you get a Jeremy Grant, or let's say you go and you get a Zach, or you go get any of these guys. You need other pieces. And you're probably going to unload several very usable rotation guys in order to go get a guy like a Jeremy Grant. And it's like, well, you're going to need to replace those guys. Gary Trent Jr. was one of those guys that could have easily slotted in and replaced, and arguably been better than some of the pieces. Right? So it's just like, to me, this was a blown opportunity by Rob Pelinka and the Lakers. Now, if he went for, $8 million somewhere, right? Or if he went for like $10 million somewhere, then sure, then I'd be like, hey, what were the Lakers supposed to do? It's another example of a guy taking money. But that's not what happened here. He didn't go and take more money. This wasn't a bag situation. This wasn't anything. This was the Lakers not doing what is necessary in order to land a guy, and he gets impatient, tired of waiting around, and ends up taking less than he would have taken with the Lakers. It's just the fact that the Lakers missed out on Gary Trent Jr. for the vet minimum that hurts. It's not good. I mean, there were talks and reports that, Gary Trent Jr., that the Lakers wouldn't be able to get him because they had to free up the full taxpayer mid-level. Right? Because the conversation wasn't that he would take a vet minimum. Now, there was talks that he would sign, on a taxpayer mid-level for one season, and you'd be able to get him for that. I mean, this is a guy that turned down $15 million a year offered by Toronto. And people said, you're delusional. You think Gary Trent Jr. is turning down $15 million to go take $5 million? Well, he just turned $15 million down to go take $1 million, or whatever it is, $2 million. 2.3 million, something like that, right? Like, so yeah, I did think, but the Lakers also dragging their feet. How long is he supposed to wait if he's one of these guys? He's waiting around for the Lakers. What if the Lakers don't make any moves? What if the Lakers don't do anything? And now he's standing there without a team. Now, you could make the argument there's always going to be a team that would be willing to take him on a vet minimum, and I'm sure that there would be, but I'm sure he wants to kind of get it done and over with. So he can start training, he can start practicing, he can start putting himself in better position, right? Like, he wants to know, okay, where am I playing this year? I need to start hitting the gym and getting my workouts in and, getting my shots up and stuff. I mean, this is huge for Milwaukee. Huge pickup for Milwaukee. Again, he's worth a lot more than the vet minimum. Hey, Milwaukee, Taurean Prince and Gary Trent Jr. are two guys that both supposedly were waiting on the Lakers, that both supposedly wanted to be a Laker, both were willing to take discounts to stay with the Lakers, and both ended up taking vet minimums to go play with the Milwaukee Bucks because the Lakers were incompetent and weren't able to get the job done. It's frustrating. No, it is. It's incredibly frustrating. Like I said, it doesn't change the direction in which the Lakers have to go. I mean, it still always has and always was trade or bust. Now, even if the Lakers did sign Gary Trent Jr. for the vet minimum, still trade or bust. But it's just, again, another piece that you add to your core, to your group, that is an actual upgrade that will make the team better, right? Like, that's the whole point. You start stacking and adding, 2, 3, 4 guys, and it's like you look up and it's like, oh, wow, the Lakers are a very good basketball team. They did pull off a trade for, a Walker Kessler and a Jeremy Grant, and also signed Spencer Dinwiddie and Gary Trent Jr., and now it's like, good luck, right? Like, something like that. Now we're talking about the Lakers potentially being back into contention. Now we're talking about a Lakers team that actually has a shot to win a chip here. And it's very frustrating that the Lakers they blew it. Another guy on the table, another opportunity that, that you had basically at your fingertips, that he wanted to come and play for you. He was kind of waiting around. All the talks were like he's going to kind of see, he's going to be patient, right? He wants to see if he can get more money elsewhere. But, again, if the Bucks signed him for $8 million, I wouldn't be very upset. I'd be like, hey, the Lakers weren't going to sign him for that anyway, right? The Lakers didn't have a way to sign him for that. But the fact that you were able to sign him for a vet minimum contract, the Lakers could have gotten him for that. And you tied your hands behind your back, and now you're in a position where it's like, are you even going to be able to successfully upgrade this roster? Are you even going to be able to put yourself in a position to where now you're contending with some of these best? Look, I still believe the Lakers have a shot, right? I still believe even if the Lakers run it back, don't underestimate the value of good coaching, right? Like, again, not everything is reliant on the coaching, but good coaching can really help steer the right way. And, you add in that, you add in health. Like, if guys can be healthier, right? Like, get proper offense schemes, defense schemes. Like, again, I think the Lakers, I don't look at the Lakers team and I go, oh man, they're a top contender. That I don't. But I look at that team and I go, there's not very many teams that I wouldn't take them to beat, right? Like, that doesn't mean I bet on them to beat those teams, but I do like how the Lakers match up pretty much everybody, right? It's just, again, you want those key upgrades. You want that player 2, 3 that can come in and be a significant, clear upgrade that can make the team better, that puts you closer to that title contention status, or maybe even put you there. Because now it's like if you get 2 or 3 guys and then you add in the coaching and then you add in, all of a sudden it's like the Lakers go from this, middle of the pack team to, hold on, time out, wait a minute. No, this is a team that they could actually do this thing. So, I don't know. Again, I remain optimistic, remain hopeful. Like I say, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. But this definitely definitely isn't one that feels good. This isn't something where you're just like, man, so glad we didn't get Gary Trent Jr. for the vet minimum. But anyway, as always, this is a discussion. Pass question on you. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. What do you think? How do you feel? What are your thoughts? Are you disappointed that the Lakers didn't get Gary Trent Jr.? Are you like, it's fine? Do you think the Lakers do anything? Do you think they don't? Again, how do you feel? Whatever your thoughts are, I'd love to hear. So let me know down in the comments below. That being said, if you haven't liked this video, hit that like button. Helps me a lot. So we enjoy these types of videos, and I truly appreciate it. Not subscribe to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Turn on the bell notifications. Appreciate y'all. See you in the next one. Thank you.